In your developing story, the Janata Vimukti Peramuna raised a new allegation against the government in Parliament yesterday.
They
have taken steps to hand over the tax collection process of the Inland Revenue Department to the McKinsey company in Hong Kong. You have signed agreements for this purpose. You are saying that through the agreement reached with the McKinsey company, the tax income can be increased. You have promised to pay 23 million annually. You are signing this agreement to pay 23 million with local agents as dealers. This should be stopped immediately. This will not increase tax income. It will only give away 23 million to this company. This agreement was not reached suddenly. The people who take decisions are behind the commissions that come through these deals. According to the Constitution as well as the Inland Revenue Act, the sole power to collect taxes is vested with the Inland Revenue Department. We as the joint opposition will oppose any attempts to hand this over to even a private firm based in the country, let alone an international body. If they cannot collect the taxes, the government should go home. We ask the government to cancel this agreement. We asked the Prime Minister and the President, based on what necessity was the tax collection process handed over to the private sector. Which cabinet approved this? This has been carried out by the Minister of Finance without cabinet approval. This is the inability of the government. We have complete trust on the Sri Lankan labour force, but we need to think afresh. What is the issue if they are going to carry out their tasks while providing expertise to our institutions as well? What is happening is we are being hindered by individuals who think like frogs in a well. Bankrupt political parties are trying to use 2 or 3 trade unionists and trade unions to make the head dance to the tune of the tail. We will not let that happen.
Meanwhile, a press release issued by the Ministry of National Policies and Economic Affairs reveals that the government is to obtain services of Baker & McKenzie, a global law firm, with regard to tax-related matters. The release stated that the services from the Hong Kong branch of the said firm will be obtained to study the legal implications of the different financial models like those present in Ireland, UK, Channel Islands, Dubai and Hong Kong. The firm, according to the release by the ministry, is to advise the government to draft new laws and to revise existing laws relating to the proposed financial city. The release says that the firm is also advising the government on the Indonesian tax laws and other similar laws. The release goes on to say that the law firm does not operate an office in Colombo, that it does not practice in Sri Lanka, and that they are not entitled to practice here under the rules of the Supreme Court.